An ice view of the face-off underway here in TD Place Arena. Both these teams, last time they met each other, was a 4-3 overtime win. Alex Carpenter in overtime as Abby Brock gets started here on this top line for New York early in this game. Alex Carpenter now getting pinned up against the boards by Gabby Hughes.
And I suspect that that top line for New York will like to play below the goal line. They'll look to open up coverage through the slot area, but they're real hard and heavy on the puck, and they'll like that area.
Gabby Hughes picks it up in behind, sends it on net, but it'll hit the post instead. Ottawa coming off a 6-3 loss against Montreal on the weekend. As for New York, 2-1 shootout loss to Toronto. Ella Shelton, the lone goal scorer in that regulation game.
She put it upstairs in a hurry with only 8 seconds left, and Campbell had been pitching a shutout to that point, but she buried it.
Ella Shelton, a player that you want to continue to watch here in the PWHL. 10 points so far for her on the year. She battles hard. Download Jade Downey-Landry trying to gain control. Instead, Brooke Hobson will go D to D. Look for that centering pass. Abby Brock tries for the middle. Kate Levis at center, and that will go deep as Jade Downey-Landry goes 1-on-3, a high shot. That'll ring around to the near side for Jamie Bourbonnais to pick it up. She is a lane. Bourbonnais shot will get a block this time by Ashton Bell.
I would expect Bourbonnais to really activate off of the blue line as well. You'll see her and Shelton join it for a 4-point attack often and manipulate the blue line.
Jill Saunier drawing up pressure along the blue line. The play will continue. This is Saunier's 7th game, though, with injuries early on, the Halifax native. Jinsey Rose picking up momentum. Rose at center, chips it to center. Connie She gets long shot. That gets blocked. Levy looking for the puck. We'll get a whistle here. Chiguera still waiting for her first point here in the PWHL season. Registering 16 shots on net against Toronto. Now out in front, a chance in front. Levy will make the stop, but Savannah Harmon just drove the net. And Ottawa's disappointed, felt it was an early whistle. It looks like the puck did trickle in behind Levy.
But Corey Gerard was pushing pace along the wall, along the perimeter, and it's going to be the defender in Harmon that's going to jump in. She keeps going here. You see that she comes to the mid lane, and then all of a sudden is able to corral that puck and tries that short side on Levy, who holds the post with that left leg, and she's holding on. And Harmon's kind of saying it's in here, but a nice job by Sparks to be able to take her player to open up that lane. To be created by Harmon. I always say it's about possession over position, and that's exactly what Harmon does, the defender jumping down from the back end. See that the officials are going to have a look at this.
Play is under review, and you know, Ottawa's done a good job of opening the scoring in the majority of their games this year.
Forces play down the perimeter, down below the goal line, but it's going to be Harmon who jumps in, and just have a look there to see if it does cross the line, and it does look like it's starting to, as Levy thinks she has it, and you can see that she's sealed to that left post with her pad, and as she's pulling back,
yeah,
it looks like it's there, and then she covers.
After review, the call on the ice is overturned. We have a good goal.
Ottawa strikes first. Now they've got to garner that momentum and try and keep it going. They want to be a wave and energy here to keep this going in this home crowd.
That's been an element of Harmon's game. She's so good in tight spaces. And that is really showing here with getting rewarded with the goal. Now at center. Another chance in front. Harmon net driving. The puck's loose, but Levy is all over it. Another rush chance here for Ottawa.
Right off of the face-off, it happens here. Just nice little movement of the puck. You can see the quick close support here. You can see the mid-lane net drive. And that's a huge drive by Harmon, because what she's doing is she's pushing the defense back. But again, you want to activate with speed. Look at 3 players in the screen, and that's because they're closely connected, so they have options and layers with depth. And when you have depth, it is difficult for the defense to predict where you're going to be.
Rosalita Murris is her 2nd game here in the PWHL since signing her 1-year SPA. Alex Carpenter now, 3-on-2 unfolding for New York. Carpenter is outshined Sean into the glove of Mashmeyer. Face-off one back by New York. Baker pushed off the puck. Rock following in with support out in front, stolen away. Hughes sends it back, giving some time for Ashton Bell. She's pressured by Rock, so she'll reverse the pass. Now time for Zoe Boyd. Tries along the board. She gets pitched up against the boards. Camara will jump down. Now with Emily Clark with speed. Clark on the right side, taking a look. Can't quite get the shot off, but She follows it all the way to the net. So Boyd from Caledon, East Ontario, same hometown as Della Rovere. And New York looking for the centering pass. Ella Shelton steps over the blue line. Shelton drops back. She'll weigh her options, off for the shot. That gets blocked by Jinsey Rose. Goes to neutralize, taking a look. She'll scan, looking for the far side pass for Jenner. Trying to keep this puck in deep. Jenner, 2 goals, 4 assists for her so far in the year. Now, Harmon, another chance at center. Near side pass for Watts. High shot. Leave you with the save. Rebound chance. Just missing the net. The captain, Brianne Jenner, closing in, trying to make this a 2-0 game. Jenner at the top of the circles. Turns back as she's pressured, keeping this play alive. Pass down low. One-time shot. Levy, another save. Gabby Levy busy in this first period.
Well, that's a nice response by her too, right? She lets one in that she wants back, and then she's under siege and she makes a few back-to-back saves.
Downey Landry getting caught up in the play. She'll go to the bench, appearing to be in pain here, lower body pain. So Downey Landry will monitor her along the bench as that puck comes to center. A chance the far side. Gerard out, another shot. This time into the glove of Emmerich Maschmeyer.
Look at this, dismantling the puck and then keeping your feet moving, and Harmon activating again. But look at the net drive. Anytime you have a net drive, you're gonna push player back, and if you push play back when there's a rebound, you're gonna be able to put it in. And Downey Landry took the worst of that one. She labored to get to the bench.
Baker sends it deep into the zone. Trying for the reverse pass. Now along the near side boards, Baker jumps up in the play. That gives time for Jaguar. Elizabeth Jaguar's shot just wide. To the far side, giving some room, Emma Woods. Woods now from Burford, Ontario. Lets the shot go. Instead, Maschmeyer with the stick to push that puck away.
There's a nice switch there, and Akane Shiga followed her player, and that was critical. You have to communicate when you're on defense, and Ottawa doing a real nice job so far on closing quickly on their checks.
Woods, 2 goals, 3 assists, feeds it ahead for Jaguar. Still looking for her first point here in the regular season. O'Rard, chip it down. New York's going to go for a change.
That's a tough chip in, right? When you put that puck in, you're giving full control to your opponent. You want to make sure that you can have one on the hunt when you're on a line change.
And Terralova makes the stretch play to Harmon. She'll jump in. Harmon, a wrist shot just wide. Savannah Harmon, extra jump in her step early in this first period as Gilmore gets pushed up against the boards. Her pass. The Bell tries to leave it. Now giving room for Hobson. Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, looking for the reverse pass. Bourbonnais flips that to center. Now time for Gilmore. She'll use the far side boards. Vespa trying to be first on it. She'll recover. Pushed towards the boards by Harmon. Rosalie Demers. Centering pass. Gabby Hughes picking up momentum. Hughes streaming through neutral ice, looking for the chip and chase. Hughes looking on net and gets tripped up in the process.
Well, she using the boards definitely to be able to get in behind her opponent there. Just ran out of a little bit of real estate. She needed a little bit of support to be able to move the puck.
Skamara finding Jinsey Rose. Rose 9 block shots right now, the most. A busy time of year. Many families as now Skamara steps in over the blue line. Battling hard, Jessie Eldridge on the back check. She steals it away.
Well, that's a nice takeaway by Eldridge just to recognize where that stick is. And that's 2 big bodies right there that are pretty physical.
Ottawa on the attack. Clark with the backhand. Skamara! Oh my goodness! Another chance. Rebound in front. Sandy Hart blocking the shot. Now another chance for Ottawa. Not done yet. Skamara. Another chance. Backhand. Talk about opportunities. Oh my goodness. All around the crease for Ottawa. New York able to keep it out. Turnover. Another opportunity. Jenner now keeping it along the boards. Jenner looking to make the pass.
Well, this is something Howie Draper talked about with us. He said, listen, my team has to start with more urgency, right? They gain momentum when they get good goaltending that weathers the storm. They gain it throughout the game, and certainly they are under siege right now with an Ottawa team that is pouncing on the puck.
Coming into this game, New York has allowed the fewest goals against, only 26. But here comes Ottawa again. Jenner centering pass. Another chance. The shot can't quite get off. As now a chance on the back check for Boulier. Thrown away by Watts. Daryl Watts now at the lane. Watts, top of the circle, centering pass. Boulier, another grade A quality opportunity.
I'll tell you, Watts had me fooled. I thought she was shooting that puck.
Watts looking for her 4th on the season. Tip it off to Boulier, looking for her 2nd. Now Zoe Boyd.
Well, and Watts with 297 points in the NCAA. this woman can score goals, and she's just heating up. We talked about her in pregame, and she's starting to light the lamp. She's feeling it, and you can sense an urgency to her step because of it.
Not afraid to be creative. We saw her with the Michigan attempt in Boston last week. Errol Watts, one to watch as this season moves on, and icing Pretty Hats will head back down into Abby Levy's territory.
Well, you have to be able to quickly transition, and that's exactly what happens here. Is use the cross ice, the weak side of the ice. Look at that, Emily Clark coming over, and then that little bit of a shield back into the net, and there it is. Gamora is not able to get all on it. Levy is out of her crease, and look at this backhand play, cross crease, and there's Gamora just unable to bury it, and then Zandy Hart with a block, evading a goal there as well. But Levy, I mean, she's responded to that first goal very well, Kenzie.
Levy picked up in the 11th round by New York. We've seen Schroeder quite a bit so far this year, but 8 games for Schroeder, and this is Levy's 5th start, as now Zandy Hart looks for the centering pass.
When you see that play made by Emily Clark, right, she recognized that Skmura was coming down that weak side post, and you know that Skmura is going to drive the net. And she barely has to look there because she knows she's on her backhand, but she feeds it.
Zoe Boyd setting up shop in behind the net. Picked up in the 9th round by Ottawa. Boyd scanning. Near side pass, giving some room for Clark. Emily Clark taking the space given. She'll chip and chase. Fallman looking to reverse the play. Goshford setting it back into the zone. Donna Fallman finds Carpenter. Now Jesse Eldridge at center. It sends it up in front for Rock. Abby Rock battling hard with Harmon. Another chance for Eldridge. Now back to the point. They'll run around. Wolves to the near side. Eldridge laying the body in front. Coming this game, 45 shots on net for Jesse Eldridge so far this year. Now Harmon through center. Chips it ahead. Bourbonnais. A little bit more room. Finds the near side pass for Eldridge. Stolen away by Gabby Hughes. Hughes taking a look. Sends it back for Taylor. Calling for it at center. One-time shot by Emily Clark. Just rolls wide. Taylor not done yet. Below the goal line. Feeds it back to the points. Camaro loads. Opts for the pass. Ottawa working it up high. Taylor top of the circles. She'll delay. Feeds it back for Harmon, who sends it in front. A tip chance for Gabby Hughes, but she gets taken down instead. Ottawa, so many chances in this first period, only just over 10 minutes through.
Well, and Terralova was below the goal line, and she worked that puck back high, so really stretch the zone. You want to pull the coverage outside of the middle of the ice. But Ottawa all over New York right now, and talk about finishing, and when you have this kind of pressure on your opponent.
Razova will take the face-off, wins it ahead. Razova first on it. Pulls to the outside, off to the toe drag. Can't get down Mike to Zandy Hart.
That's a good job by Zandy Hart, just to seal the wall, just to close quickly and just impede the forward movement of her, but she had the puck.
Razova, one of the most gifted players. It's been a lot of fun to watch her this year so far with Ottawa. She starts the back check as Downey Landry cuts in front, gets taken down in the process. Face off to the left of Mashmeyer. Razova wins it back. Ashton Bell tries to be first on it. Engaging in this board battle, giving a chance ahead. Now at center. Snodgrass taking a look, feeds it ahead. Back in the hands of New York. They'll reverse the puck. Woods watching on. Is now time for Brooke Hobson. Played with Moto last year. Opts for the reverse pass for Jamie Bourbonnais. Feeds it ahead now. Some time for Jaguar, who'll use the boards to bank it out, but Akani Shiga reads the play. Jaguar back in control at center. Jaguar in front. Turnover into the hands of Zoe Boyd. Boyd will flip to center. Give some time for Woods. Instead, Ottawa regains control, sends it deep into New York zone.
Well, Jaguar had Hobson to the left of her, and she elected to go across the brain, and there was no one there, so Ottawa winds up with the puck.
Battling behind Mashmeyer's net. Time for Gabby Hughes. 2 power play goals, a shorthanded goal for Hughes. She's got it all now as Skmura steps over the blue line, tries for the long shot. Hits Clark in front. They battle hard now to the left of Levy. Ottawa will rim it up. Abby Rock jumps on the loose puck, and she'll slow up pace.
Well, Skmura takes that shot, and it's low, but it's the positioning of Emily Clark net front to be available.
Another chance for Ottawa. Clark looking for the wraparound. Gabby Hughes was net front. Again, grade A quality chances for Ottawa. Trying to finish here early in this first. Just over 7 to go in the first period.
Certainly Howie Draper will not be happy with the performance of this New York team in this first period. Just really flat. You gotta give it to their opponent though, who's really urgent. There's no glide to their last steps on a forecheck.
Shelton goes D to D. Shelton 10 points, tying her with Megan Keller for most points by defender so far in the PWHL. Gilmer blows a tire, and that gives New York some room. Abby Rock holds. She'll send it on net into the glove of Mashmeyer, who will play it ahead.
Well, again, that's another dump in, right? That's giving back possession, right? You're isolated, then you elect to put that puck deep.
Tired group as well. That was this long sustained shift in their own zone, so giving them an opportunity to go for a change with that dump play.
And that's something that Toronto does well when they dump in. They sometimes be their defender and Renata fast going forward, just trying to get to the puck.
Looking for the loose puck. Now for Sonic Kayla Vespa picking up speed. She gets pushed up against the boards.
One-on-one by Emma Buckles, and just a real solid defender.
Looking for the pass in front. New York with numbers. Sets up that momentum as Bourbonnais tries to steer it ahead. Watts just steals it right back. Now Downey Landry with some room. She'll send it deep into the zone.
And you see the control there coming out of their zone because New York is either tired or they're isolated when they put the puck in.
Shiga gloves it down, takes a look. Shiga holds, tries to get the shot off. Now New York headed back the other way with speed. Hayden Levis taking a look. Levis, high shot off the back glass. Mashmeyer will have to punch it ahead. Now Johanna-Thelman behind the goal line, leaves it in front. Snodgrass taking a look. Snodgrass with some room from Eagan, Minnesota. Steps over the blue line, end to end. Snodgrass trying to finish the play. Her shot just wide.
She's a power forward and just really looking for that linear play to use her power to drive herself towards the net. And I've liked her game so far in this one.
Snodgrass, Shiga, Lexia Gia, one to watch. Ottawa's third line right now.
You see her in a nice position there as well, that second layer.
Stretch pass, Shiga trying to feed a Gia. For the back pass, giving some time for Zoe Boyd to jump up. Carla really calling this a balanced line. Look at Razova's line, very high skilled, and then Gabby Hughes, Emily Clark, a hard-working line now. It chipped ahead, a play. Emma Woods will turn back. She gets pinned up against the boards by Boyd, giving some time for Hobson to jump in for help. Jaguar gets pinned by Hughes. Ashton Bell tries to step in. Hughes looking for Shiga, but it'll go all the way down, so icing will be the call. Rock wins it back. Instead goes to the point. Hobson will rim it around for Eldridge. Give the tap pass back. Carpenter reads the play, jumps in for help. Abby Rock looking to start this regroup. Rock 2 goals, 6 assists so far. Sends it ahead, stolen over by Terralova. Now Terralova streaming down the left side. She'll hold on. Bourbonnais with the stick in front. Skimura, high shot. Levy will make the stop, but it's loose in front. Ottawa trying to dig it home.
Well, this line has really wreaked havoc on New York, and again, just coming in and stalling, right? Just pulling the coverage. Jeannie Bourbonnais outside the dot. She makes a nice play, but they're second to the puck, and then that's retrieval. You have to get that puck, and you can see getting lost in coverage is Kimura. Just in and around that dot. A quick release shot doesn't get all of it on it because she has to lean forward to the puck. And you see Emily Clark like a dog on the bone. Net front.
Chance off the face-off. Gets stopped in front. Ballman to the far side. Now a centering pass. Oh, Shelton jumping up in the play. Shelton chips it in behind. Trying to catch Terralova. Instead, Carpenter will have to head back. Now picked up by Haley Skimura. She'll feed it deep into the zone. Ottawa's going to go for a change. Rock takes a look, keeps it along the boards. LaBelle going to use that to her advantage. Instead, Skimura takes it away.
And you see LaBelle high there at the blue line, but Skimura doing a real nice job of sealing that wall. You want to take away any speed through neutral ice.
And Jenner, can't get much speed generated. She'll get pinned up against the boards, but Katarina Razova will jump in for help. Bouillet shot just high, rolls into the near side corner. Razova will be first on it. 4 goals to assist so far for Katarina Razova. Watts trying to steal this puck away. Now Bouillet jumps down. She'll send it in behind the net. LaBelle looking to outnumber Ottawa in this corner.
Well, and that's how they're going to find success to get out, because you have to get the puck in order to get out. And
Jinsey Rose on the turnover. Pad saved by Levy. Jenner. Ottawa full change now as Jenner lets the shot go just wide. She'll go for a change. Out comes Shiga. Just in time as New York had a break as Madison Packard sends it deep into the zone. Birmingham, Michigan, Packard. On time riveter now. She engages in this battle against the boards with Snodgrass. Boulier steps in for help.
Yeah, 8 seasons with the Riveters.
Espa back for Downey Landry. A nice fake. Downey Landry still in control. Got a hat trick against Boston back on January 20th. Downey Landry stolen away by Jinsey Rose. Has it back for Shiga. Another full change for Ottawa. Kept at center as that puck gets sent deep into the zone.
Another nice play by Zandy Hart, just sealing the geo real quickly and allowing Taylor Baker to come in for some help.
Shiga glumming it down, trying to keep this puck deep into New York's end. Zandy Hart settling in behind the goal. Now time for J. Downey Landry. She'll feed it ahead. Stretch pass for Levis. That shot. Final minute to go here in period number 1. Savannah Harmon, your little goal scorer, but Ottawa's going to have a kill now. New York's going to go to the power play as Saunier gets taken down along the board. So delayed penalty on the way, 6-on-5 for New York, but the whistle will go.
Ottawa number 17, minor penalty, boarding.
It's going to be a boarding call, but and deservedly so there. But when you think about this New York power play, it did go 0 for 5 against Toronto in that shootout loss.
Carpenter takes the draw, wins it back. Shelton to Rock. That pass down low, Harmon. She'll be first on it, looks to rivet around, and she'll find success. Shelton will pull back 2 power play goals for her so far on the year. Shelton really quarterbacking this power play, something, Cheryl, we haven't really seen on the international stage with Ella Shelton so far with Team Canada, but really shining a bright light here with New York as Bourbonnais steps over the line in front. Rock on the backhand, turns back. Shelton shot, toe saved by Mashmeyer. In the final seconds, a great push for New York, but it wasn't enough. So they'll open the second period on the power play.
Well, you said it, and I think Ella Shelton is opening up eyes on the backhand, in particular when she's quarterbacking the power play. Nice little play through the middle of the ice. You want to have speed on entry. It's Bourbonnais, a defender, and there it is, a little bit of a delay and popping into that space. Shelton for the one-timer. Mashmeyer to Tasso, making that save, steering to safety, and getting the buzzer.
Ottawa got out to an early 1-0 lead. What was your message to your team in that intermission?
I just thought we have to get back to the objectives that we put in place at the start of the game. I think Ottawa came out flying and we weren't prepared for it. So we got to be more prepared.
You talk about how your team always have belief. How do you create more of a spark here?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You talked about how your team always has belief, but how do you get more of a spark going?
Well, I think we just got to get back to the things that we know we can do and start building on it. So, it just takes one positive step forward to create more positive steps, and I think we got to just look for that first step.
Thank you, Howie.
Gabby Hughes remains in the box, so just under a minute 15 for New York's power play to go to work.
They can get into the offensive zone. Keep your eye on number 14, Jamie Bourbonnais, looking to run picks and jump down through the middle of the ice.
Bourbonnais now jumping into play. She'll get pushed up against the boards. Jesse Eldridge steps down for help. Eldridge trying to look for Abby Rock. A 2-on-2 battle to left of Mashmeyer. New York regains control. Bourbonnais on the half boards. Feeds it to the point. Shelton, now Carpenter along the blue line. She'll hold. Alex Carpenter trying to outwork Skamura. Shelton keeping it up high. Well, Shelton with a lane. Opts for a pass. Bourbonnais walks to center. Shelton one time. Her shot just wide. Back for Bourbonnais. She'll reset another shot off a body in front, so Ottawa will get the clear.
Well, she saw that Abby Rock was on her way into that high slot, as well as Jesse Eldridge was right at the top of the paint trying to take away the eyes of Mashmeyer. She had a tripod stand, so elected for the point shot.
Micah Zandy Hart taking a look. Looking for her first on the season now. Micah will chip and chase, trying to beat Ashton Bell. 5 seconds remaining on this power play. They have it in front. Carpenter tries to hold the pass, and that will do it. We'll return to 5-on-5 play.
Well, and it's also because of a nice one-on-one and steering by Ashton Bell, just pushing to the outside, right? You want help right away. You don't want to allow that power play to set up, and she's a nice job of it.
Centering pass, Gabby Hughes fresh out of the penalty box, now leading to a 2-on-2. Hughes driving down the board, she'll opt for the backhand shot. A pad saved by Abby Levy. Face off one back by Ottawa, out in front, Jincy Rose jumps down. And out works Shelton. Now Shelton in control. Tries to beat Mrazova, looking ahead for Jill Saunier, scooped up this time. Peyton Levis, Shelton shot just wide. Part of that 2022 NCAA championship with the Ohio State. And the team with 24 goals that season.
Was that just for Tessa Benum?
Maybe it was. Maybe it
An
was.
alumni herself.
Jill Saunier colliding. That's going to draw a penalty. And Katarina Mrazova doesn't believe it. Jade Downing-Landry stepping up for her teammate.
See Jill Saunier just gets
Ottawa number
by
16,
Mrazova.
minor penalty, illegal check to the head.
And that shoulder does come up a little bit on Jill Saunier, and you can see Mrazova trying to plead her case as Jill Saunier gets a little bit of attention on the bench.
Ottawa fan base not happy with that call.
They don't like it.
This is one of the most electric environments in the PWHL this season. Ottawa fans loud and proud as their home team now goes to the penalty kill. New York 0 for 1 so far on the power play in this game. Yarylova working hard down low. Abby Rock trying to pull this puck out. Aldred steps in for help. Aldred feeds it back for Shelton. She'll go D to D. Now Bourbonnais drops down. Back for Shelton at the point. She'll drag. High shot off a stick in front. Bourbonnais will pick it up. Calling towards Abby Rock down low. Feeds it back up high for Carpenter. Cross ice for Shelton. Bourbonnais, one-time slap shot. Rock tried to tip it ahead. Abby Rock now smothered by Harmon. Gives some room for Carpenter to step in for help. Now a 2-on-2 battle into the hands of Rock. Shelton calling for it. Rock holds on. A tough angle. Lets the shot go. Rebounds alive. Shelton. Bourbonnais, New York back to the blue line. Working this puck up high. Shelton's high shot. Right on the top of her crease, just jumps out, clubs it down, says not today.
Well, you're seeing a lot of motion by Jamie Bourbonnais, and she's working the whole zone, and everyone else is switching off of her, and you can see that motion. She's through the neutral ice, middle ice, and then she backs up, and as she backs up, she's able to get herself available, and again, you just want to draw in and then go against the grain. That one goes back up to Shelton, and again, now she's below the goal line, coming back net front, so a lot of motion. That's what disrupts coverage.
Under a minute to go on New York's power play. Kept in the zone. Woods feeding it ahead. Hughes steals it back. Hughes now top of the circles. Boyd without a stick. Hughes looking back door. She had Jade Downing-Landry on the doorstep. Giguère back for Zandy Hart. She'll send it back for Elizabeth Giguère, but a bouncing puck. New York regains control. Downing-Landry looking for a pass out in front. Giguère quietly entering that backdoor play area.
She's a right-handed shot. If she was a lefty, she would have been able to corral that puck.
Landry feeds it to the far side. Zoe Boyd reads the play. The reverse. Giving some time for Clark.
That's a nice play by Boyd, right? Just recognizing where the pressure is, where the open ice is.
Short-handed Ashton Bell. Sends it in behind the backboards. Giving some time for New York to head back the other way. Giguère chips and chases. Will return to 5-on-5. Mrazova will head to the bench.
Giguère's one that I'd certainly like to see a little bit more from for New York. You know that she's got some silky mitts and she can move the puck as well. Just trying to find her footing with the pace of the game right now.
Shots landing for New York on that power play. It's a long shot tipped in front. Becca Gilmore. A beautiful tip with a long shot by Amanda Boulier up high. Hit him in a high stick, but hey, that's some serious hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, that's why you practice, right? That's why you get net front and you see all those point shots coming, and look at this timing, and just is able to get a stick on it as it comes down. Would have likely been a high stick anyway, as that was above the bar, but be able to make contact with that puck.
Saves nothing.
Boulier also been a fun player to watch here for Ottawa on the back end.
Saves nothing.
She'll set up alongside Jincy Rose here with the offensive zone face-off, and New York will win it back. Mary's battling hard. Elton looks to feed it ahead. Battle just along New York's blue line. Ottawa steals it. They'll flip it right back down into the zone. Shelton starting the breakout, giving some room. LaBelle picking up speed. He was coached by general manager Pascal Daou for a few years at the University of Montreal. Face off to the right of Mashmeyer. New York trying to win this back. Harmon takes the play, tries to send it ahead for Emily Clark. Sumura jumps in for help, but it gets stolen away by Jessie Eldridge. Sends it back the other way. Abby Clark with speed. Rock to the near side for Carpenter. Danny Hart keeping it in the zone. Carpenter will head net front as Eldridge regains control. Carpenter jumps down on the play. Clark battling hard with Eldridge, sends it to center. Skimura picking up speed. Near side pass for Gabby Hughes. Hughes winds. Abby Levy at the top of her crease. As Hughes letting the mitts flare to the left of Levy.
Let's go.
9 points in 24 games and playing with a bit of a chip.
They were playing in the Toronto Arrows program alongside players like Eldridge, Daryl Watts. So from junior to professional, players reunite here.
Where I played my minor hockey. I say minor hockey, but all the way up. I was 15 till in my 30s.
Such a strong program over the years, the Toronto Arrows. It's now Ottawa back on the attack. Chance on the far side. Daryl Watts cutting in. Watts into the belly of Levy.
The crossover, that's dynamic ability to take it from the middle of the ice right to her right away, and that's crossover speed. You find the lane, she gets to the dot and she takes it. You know, an extra handle and Shelton's closed on her. But again, you make that inside out move, you have to have the feet to go with it and some good IQ to read it.
Another great game unfolding here for Daryl Watts with Ottawa. They remain in the 1-goal lead. Out in front, Shiga backhand denied. Abby Levy denying Akani Shiga, stretching out across her crease.
Well, that is size and athleticism. I mean, she is 6'1", and she makes that miraculous save. I thought that was in. From our vantage point up here, somehow she kept it out.
How did she do that? Abby Levy putting on a show here in the second period. Keeping her team just down by 1. Both these teams have played such close games so far this season. So no surprise that this is just a 1-goal lead. Shiga will chip this puck deep into the zone.
Well, and it's Jamie Bourbonnais that's going to force that dump in. Again, she just cuts across, much like Zandy Hart did on that earlier play. Just says, listen, I'm going to force you. And they get out as a result.
A great play. It's been an exciting game of hockey here tonight inside TD Place Arena. Chances at either end. Ottawa with the lone goal. Clark trying to send it ahead for Brianne Jenner. Now below, sending it up high for Savannah Harmon. Looks to keep this puck in and deep into New York zone. Harmon takes a look. She'll cut back. Chloe O'Rourke reading the play. Now some time for Watts. Bourbonnais first on it. Shogren it around. Karolova reads the play. Keeps this down below the goal line. Watts out in front. Looking for a chance. New York chips it ahead. Some time for O'Rourke. She'll flip it deep into the zone. Chloe O'Rourke, 4 assists so far for her, winning her first goal here in the PWHL. At the face-off, Watts stolen away by Saunier with a chance. Wrist shot. Save made by Mashmeyer, and Boyd picks up the loose puck.
Well, and those are the mistakes that Ottawa has to be aware of. You know, you've been in control of the game, but it's only a 1-goal game, and those are the things that have haunted them in the past throughout this season so far.
Last time these two teams saw each other, it all changed in 1 minute and 39 seconds. New York was able to tie it. 3 goals. Carpenter sealed the deal with power play right at the end of the game, and then got the overtime winner, so they're looking for a different result here tonight.
On its urgency, right? Anytime you get a takeaway, you want to make sure that you can get going the other way again. And it's Saunier just coming in from behind, but it's also the closing up high. And, you know, you want to make sure you take away space above the puck.
Bourbonnais pulls it back for Shelton. She'll load high, shot. Trickles in front, Rock trying to settle it. Sets Savannah Harmon heading back shorthanded. Harmon looking for a chance. Steered to the corner. Picked up by Carpenter. She'll turn back. Rock leaves it for Carpenter.
No way, no way!
Karolova trying to feed this for Agia. Now with some room. Bourbonnais to center. Now one-on-one unfolding. A chance for Ottawa to head back the other way. A look to center. Backhand just missing. Lexi Agia shorthanded, gets taken down. Now New York hit it back the other way. Carpenter lets it go, looking for the rebound chance. Ashton Bell kicks it ahead. Gilmore will try. Ottawa with numbers shorthanded. Becca Gilmore streaming through center, chips it out wide. Goshberich high shot, blocker save, rebound, she scores! How about that for your first PWHL goal? Bonnie Goshberich from Budapest, Hungary gets the jailbreak goal, brings Jinsey Rose out of the box, and Ottawa has a 2-0 lead.
See the stall, you want someone back in the play, you got to delay. That's exactly what happens here. Unable to convert on it, but not one chance. It comes back again the other way. You see 3 Ottawa players on the attack, on the rebound, following up her play. And as you mentioned, Gasparich getting her first of the year on the shot, getting her own rebound, and multiple chances, and quintessential power kill.
How about that? Bonnie Goshberich, a 29-year-old. What an incredible goal for her. And Ottawa now with the insurance marker up by 2 partway through the second period.
Well, and the first chance all started with the squeeze at the blue line, so they were able to recover the puck and transition it, and now you're holding on to the puck, right? You're not just firing it down the ice if you have full possession.
Emma the rule. Emma Woods gets taken down just in front after a great quality scoring chance at the top of the circles. New York desperate to find an answer here as Bonnie Goshberich got the insurance marker, a broken stick, and New York capitalizes. Chloe O'Rourke with her first in the PWHL. A broken play, a broken stick, but that is a goal on the board for New York.
It is going to be her first of the season. You're looking at the D-to-D pass, just as Boyd brings it back, looking to make that pass again, and the blade breaks, so Chloe O'Rourke is able to put it in. You see Maschmeyer just goes down and she puts it on that glove side, but Chloe O'Rourke is quite a player, and you've seen her on the international stage. We've seen her with Northeastern. 204 points with 167 games there, and playing alongside, I don't know, someone from Boston who's not too shabby. Lena Mueller.
Lena Mueller, Maureen Murphy rounding out that top line for Northeastern University. But Chloe O'Rourke, how about that? Her first year at the PWHL. Her last point was actually in the game against Ottawa. She picked up an assist, and now New York has life. Chloe O'Rourke, the difference maker here in the second period. Now a centering pass for New York. Goshberich sending it back down deep into the zone. Ottawa will pull back to center. Boulier slowing up pace, finding Jinsey Rose. She'll send it in front. A chance now for Skamura. On the backhand and in Levy's territory, but she'll glove it down. A big loss for New York. Abby Rock has left the game. Now a 5-minute power play for Ottawa. So Gore battle to the right of Levy. Ella Shelton right in the middle of this battle. Hughes hovering, see if she can pull this puck out. Hughes first on it. Take it down in the process. O'Rourke tries to chip it out. Stolen away by Ottawa. Ashton Bell with the fake. Bell, her shot just wide. Skamura trying to pick it up, but it will roll down deep in Ottawa's end.
Oh, that's a tough miss, right? You got to hit the net at the very least on that, but Ashton Bell showing those offensive skills, working on her offside there. So coming in, just a quick release shot.
Savannah Harmon finding Emily Clark. As Ottawa streams through the zone. Shelton giving some room for Ashton Bell. Back for Harmon. Harmon waits. She'll find Skamura at the top of the circle. Back for Harmon. Ottawa keeping things up high on this power play. A minute gone on their 5-minute power play, and now Gabby Hughes regaining control. Instead, into the hands of Carpenter, who will flip it down to neutral ice.
Well, you can see they're operating in kind of a 1-3-1, but it's higher. And so what they're trying to do is draw high and then work the puck low, but New York's doing a real good job of being aggressive.
Jenner trying to find that centering pass. Carpenter will send it right back down New York.
On a PK, you always want to force play into that next player jumping, and that's exactly what happened there for New York to be able to get it down the ice 200 feet.
Jenner streaming through, centering pass. Watts, her shot hits a body in front. Staralova tries to glove this down, keep it in the zone. She'll have to retreat. Ottawa on the regroup. Barilova taking a look. Her first goal against New York last time these two teams saw each other as Daryl Watts picks up the loose puck, and Watts is going to go for a skate. Watts now alone, drops it in behind, tries to make that drop pass for Brianne Jenner an option, but it gets stolen away by New York.
Well, and that's a really nice read by LaBelle there as well, just to read that drop, right? To pull off a little bit and to be able to dislodge that puck.
Ottawa looking to regroup. New York, some fresh bodies to the halfway point of this power play for Ottawa. Watts pulls it back, far side pass, and Gia taking a look. She'll hold, tries for the extra pass. Now Ashton Bell. Gia's going to head net front as Ottawa pulls this puck back to the blue line. Skimera settles, top of the circles, back to Harmon. She'll fake the shot, far side. Bell winds up, gets blocked by Bourbonnais.
Certainly a high umbrella that they're working up high. Ottawa really pulling that puck up high, trying to draw high.
Harmon, high for Skimera, slap shot gets blocked. Brooke Hobson, huge block for her right in the slot. She'll head back as Ottawa back with speed. Shelton now for Ashton Bell. Down low, Watts blows a tire. It gives New York a chance to send it deep in Ottawa's territory.
Well, New York's doing a real nice job just reading and predicting what Ottawa is doing. Also getting in those shot lanes. You have to block and you have to be in decent position to be able to get into those lanes.
Coach Carolyn LaPoute has encouraged her group to be creative on the power play. Now Jill Saunier shorthanded, chips it out for Carpenter. A 2-on-1 unfolding for New York. Carpenter, top of the circles, back for Saunier. Daryl Watts, a great stick on the back check, cutting up that play. And New York not done yet. Zandy hard, trying to get by Emmerich Mashmeyer. She'll hold on.
The first play doesn't go just below the goal line. You see that shield in play, back to Saunier, little dish, 3-foot pass. And Emmerich Mashmeyer is able to hold on. Alex Carpenter is so smart. Through the tee of the stick, thought she should have shot it, but a beautiful back check by Daryl Watts just to take away that passing lane. Puck comes back to Saunier though, and she recognized, I'm on my backhand. I can't put that through to the net. So I'm gonna give it a little dish for a nice shot on goal, but Mashmeyer anticipates perfectly.
Carpenter, the only player on New York with a shorthanded goal so far this season. Now with an offensive zone face-off. Just over a minute to go on Ottawa's 5-minute power play. Jinsey Rose will fight off Jill Saunier.
And she's a PKer, there's no question about it. She's got that energy to her, right? Keeps her feet moving.
Akani Shiga with the lane. Hook checked away. Jay Downey Landry chips it ahead, back to the point for Ottawa. Off the skate of Carpenter. Mashmeyer's going to come, play the puck, finds Boulier. Anna Boulier tries for the drop pass. Rose will have to set up. Lindsay Rose through center, generating speed as Downey Landry picks up momentum on the back check, now into the hands of New York. Just over 20 seconds to go in Ottawa's power play.
Really nice read by Baker there again. You hold the blue line where you're even numbers and push to the outside.
Skimera on the outside, trying to drive middle. Pulls it in, but Levy holding tight to her post. Back, Skimera, another chance, just high off a body. Downey Landry will glove it down. As time will expire, a huge kill for New York. A full 5-minute penalty kill. Face off to the right of Mashmeyer. New York off this face-off, trying to generate something offensively, and Ottawa heads back the other way. 2-on-2 unfolding. Clark into the chip and chase. Skimera first on it. It's pushed up against boards by Bourbonnais. Clark working hard down low, tries to come out with it. As we enter the final minute to go in this second period. New York was able to avoid that 5-minute power play opportunity for Ottawa. And score remains 2-1 as Hughes looking to make it 3-1. A rebound chance in front for Ottawa. The cycle starting, now out in front. The skate of Gabby Hughes. It's Carpenter some time, finding Jesse Aldridge. Carpenter without a stick. A little disappointed as she hoped to join in on that attack.
Goal scorer, played at Colgate at 74 goals and 89 assists there.
Game-winning goal in the most recent PWHL Sacred Dream Gap Tour with Team Harvey's. Jesse Aldridge, what a watch here for New York as board battle continues. We're right in the middle. under 10 seconds remaining in this period. With one more chance to push here, but Ottawa cleared away by Connie Shiga. Now at center. Snodgrass, a chance. The buzzer will beat her there. Now we'll do it for second period action. New York showing they have life.
Carla, one of the things you've really been trying to hammer home is finishing. With a 1-goal lead, how do you seal this win?
Well, we're still working on it. You know, there's been opportunities tonight on some of those rebounds to be able to put them in the back of a net, and we haven't quite found that. Obviously, we had the one, the jailbreak goal was a good shot, a good rebound. This third period's going to test us in that department. We got to really dig in.
How do you take advantage of a team that's now lost one of their big scorers in Abby Rock?
You know what? At the end of the day, they're such a strong team. They're weathering it well. But yeah, of course, you get an opportunity like that, you want to be able to take advantage. And for us, it's just really, truly sticking to our game plan. Such a cliche thing for a coach to say, but that's really what we have to do. Pucks behind them, go hard.
Thank you, Carla.
Thank you.
All right. The right cam angle with the hot mics, bringing another flavor to the broadcast off the face-off. New York getting started early in Ottawa's end. Chance in front of Mashmeyer, she'll make the stop. Ottawa heavily out shooting New York, 21-13 coming in to this third period as Savannah Harmon tries to drive through center. That's what allowed her to get that opening goal back in period number 1. Emily Clark at center, trying to tap it back. Skamura shot off the stick of Bourbonnais, so that'll hit the netting.
Well, and Ottawa has outshot their opponents multiple times this year, and this one's just going to be a little bit of a miscue behind the net, a misfire by Emirates Mashmeyer. She's got to get back to net quick because Emma Woods is about to put it in, and Emirates Mashmeyer showing her agility, getting back and just squeezing the pads together there, otherwise it would have been in.
7 of Ottawa's 12 games have been decided by just 1 goal. Here comes New York, down by 1. Shot, Mashmeyer will hold on to her post and make the save. There's now Blair Turnbull right alongside her as well. Jade Downey-Landry looks to go end to end. Landry kicking it out wide, Watts pulling it up. Back to neutral ice, feeding ahead, looking for Clark. She'll lay the body. Jenner will glove it down. Jenner to Mrazova, now a center. Mrazova back for Jenner. Her shot off the blocker of Levy. Now Jenner taking ahead, lets the shot go. Kept in the zone, another long shot. Bouillet shooting from all angles. Jessie Eldridge first on it in the corner. Eldridge scanning, she'll turn back, pinned up against the boards by Rose. Off pass for Carpenter. Carpenter lets the shot go high, trickles over the net. Skimmer will pick it up. York at center, sending it right back down in Ottawa's territory.
Well, and that sustained pressure comes off Eldridge with a real nice stick on the forecheck.
Another chance out in front, Jessie Eldridge. Net front. She plays some of her best hockey.
Well, yeah, and that was a product of her stick and then her work shielding the puck below the goal line and making things happen. And once she distributes the puck, she gets right back net front.
It's a 5-game point streak at the start of this season, Eldridge. She'll pick it up along the boards, looking for the centering pass for Carpenter. Ottawa will send it right back down into New York's end. Zany Hart going D to D, looking for Bourbonnais. Eldridge picks it up.
And she's still out there. Ken's, you know, that's a long shift.
New York trying to get this puck out. Eldridge drops it for Bourbonnais, who's trying to get this red line. Eldridge will go for the change. Out comes Packer and Shelton. To the point, Packer out in front. On this board, batter LaBelle. Try to draw this puck out. Assist for her so far on the season, LaBelle. Giving some room for Vespa to jump in. Now Ottawa. As the fans start their Let's Go Ottawa chants here partway through this third period. Vespa's going to try and pull this puck out. Taylor Lova keeping a watchful eye on Packer in that front. LaBelle getting squeezed up against the boards by Harmon, now in behind Mashmeyer.
Right there. Let's go. Right there. Let's go.
Now coming out with it. Packer with some room. Now back in front, Vespa off the stick. Cleared away by Ottawa. Vespa Vespa not done yet. Down low. She'll spin around. Looking for Baker. That puck will float to the blue line. Woods keeping an eye as this puck will float into center ice. So much needed change for Ottawa. Near side pass for Chloe Aurard. Getting her first, back in the second. Aurard looking for her second. Hits a body and Gilmore will pick it up down low.
That's a long shift for Teralova. She was watching Packer, and now all of a sudden she's watching Aurard, so a good job there.
Howie Drever going back to his top line here with the offensive zone faceoff. Aurard joining Carpenter. Giguère on the outside. Of course, line's getting shaken up with Rock out of the game. So I'm interested to see how this line will work. Jar, Chloe Aurard, Carpenter rounding it out in the middle. Giguère. Back to the blue line. New York will send it deep in the corner. Boyd. Looking for the centering pass. Ottawa back in control. Now stolen away, looking for the rim pass around. Ashton Bell will use the glass to chip it out.
Well, some good pressure here by this line, and now with getting a line change, Saulnier's out there.
Stolen away by Emily Clark. Ottawa with numbers. Gabby Hughes. Along the board, she'll wait for Skinner to help out. She'll get taken down, two falling on the net. Now Downey Landry back on the attack, finding Saulnier. She'll look to chip and chase as Jinsey Rose looks to beat her there. Rose gets taken down in the corner. The two pop back to their feet. Down to the point. New York, a shot off a body in front. Levis will head net front of Saulnier. He's working hard down low. Levis taking a look. Trying to start this cycle. Downey Landry will rim around.
Well, and New York certainly has had some possession here, but a lot on the perimeter.
Shot, that lands. Mashmeyer will play it in behind.
We haven't seen a ton of point shots in this game, and so nice job there to get the shot through. Anytime you have net front presence, you want to be able to get that shot through. Doesn't matter. Again, I mentioned earlier, whether it's hard or not, you just have to land it to an angle and a space.
Bourbonnais now through space. Needs it ahead for Carpenter. Harmon jumping up, closing her gap. Now on the attack. Harmon spins back. Open the scoring here tonight, Savannah Harmon. And her third on the season. As Ottawa sends it deep into New York zone. Jamie Bourbonnais. Center, picked ahead by Ottawa. This puck just jumping through neutral ice.
Well, that was just a great play by Mrazova. She was above the passing option, so they had to slow down on the exit, and then she had a great active stick as well.
Mrazova back on the attack. She'll send it in behind Levy. Giving some room for New York. It's Micah Zandy Hart generating speed through center. Zandy Hart looks to drive wide. She'll chip it down. Zandy Hart back in control. Vespa will rim around. Zandy Hart will pick it up on the far side. Out in front off of Zoe Boyd. And puck will float back to center. A long stretch with no whistle.
Well, and certainly New York will want to quickly transition because Ottawa in the neutral zone have two on the defenders. If they can quickly transition, they'll get going the other way with numbers.
That puck gets stolen away. Packer looks for the centering pass. Jinsey Rose pulls it back. She gets pressure, so sends it up the middle of the ice. Snodgrass again on the back check, this time LaBelle.
I always find that puck difficult. When you have someone's toes facing you, they have to turn to be able to make that pass. You want speed, you want the toes going the other way, unless it's a bump to one of your flanks.
Agia, pretty hard along the boards for Ottawa. She'll go for a change. Here comes four new players for Ottawa. New York trying to take advantage of the change and a high shot. Emma Woods lets it go from the top of the circles. Out another chance. Aurard just wide. Chloe Aurard looking for her second in the night. Not done yet. Now the goal line. Aurard taken down. That's going to be a penalty against Jinsey Rose. New York's going to head back to the power play. Levy's going to head to the bench. 6 on 5. Out comes Carpenter. New York still in control. Woods sends back for Bourbonnais. Late penalty on the way. Bourbonnais shot. Ashmeyer will hold on to get the whistle.
Power play opportunity for New York, who need to look to strike.
For 3 so far in this game for New York. Carpenter will take the draw for New York. Back for Shelton. Near side pass for Bourbonnais. Shelton holds, high shot, trickles in front. Harmon will play it, it's loose and behind the net. Carpenter will be first on it. Back for Emma Woods. To the point, Bourbonnais. Keeping things to the perimeter, Carpenter in front. Bourbonnais shot, pass saved by Mashmeyer. Ottawa trying to keep this along the boards. Taylorova looking to wind down this clock. Emma Woods waiting in to support this puck. And alongside Carpenter with Maggie Reeves back in the PWHL. Woods trying to beat Gabby Hughes. She'll get pushed off the puck. Harmon steps in for help. Carpenter floats down. Trying to pull this loose puck out. Shelton now at the top of the circles. Taylorova feed it back to the boards as Hughes gets taken down. Now Carpenter in front. Bourbonnais, lots of room. Drains, she'll score! Jamie Bourbonnais cashing in on the power play with the equalizer.
Right there, they're wanting a call right there in the corner. They want a tripping call. They don't get it. And then it's, of course, Alex Carpenter below the goal line who made that beautiful pass to Bourbonnais, but it's the pause as well by Bourbonnais that gets it done. And again, that Woods does not get the tripping call, so Carpenter's able to get that puck in that little bit of a pause, pulling to the middle of the ice, and you can see the slide just outweighting your opponent, and then buries it far side up high on Mashmeyer, and there's the smile of Jamie Bourbonnais, who's had a nice, strong game. That's going to be her second goal.
Both of her goals now coming on the power play. Jamie Bourbonnais stepping up, making this a tie game. As we've talked about, New York's last 5 games have all needed extra time. Will that be the story here tonight? Here comes Daryl Watts. She wants to end this in regulation. Watts goes to tire. She'll get the pass back. Taylorova lets it go.
Daryl Watts might have been able to get in if she didn't take that extra step to her right. I think she might have had the space to be able to drive the net.
Carpenter picking up the assist on Bourbonnais' goal, extending her point streak 8 in the last 6 games.
Well, and a beautiful play earlier that Bourbonnais wasn't able to connect on, and it was a give and go right from high to low, and then she jumped for that pass back. So she had a glorious opportunity right before she scored.
Ottawa on the attack. Harmon kicks it out to the far side. Snodgrass. It'll be offside. Top corner for Jamie Bourbonnais. Make this a 2-2 game. Last time New York tied it late with 1 minute and 39 seconds to go, and only managed to tie it early here in the 3rd period this time around. Turnover chance. Levis shot just wide. Aiden Levis looking for her first at the PWHL. Now down low, Saunier battling hard. She'll turn back, trying to outwork Taylorova in the corner. Aiden Levis jumps in for help. Razova picks up the loose puck. Connecting at center, Jenner off the boards. Daryl Watts will skate into it. Watts 1-on-3, her shot. Toe saved by Abby Levy.
It's heating up here at both ends of the ice, isn't it? And just squeezing and hunting, and that's Jill Saunier again, and jumping into the space to get that separated puck right there and get it, firing it on net. Just look at the jump coming towards that net, going short side, but then the puck goes the other way.
Off the face-off, Ottawa lets the shot go. Lexi Agia.
Daryl Watts all over the ice as well, and that puck did go the other way, showing that speed.
Gia came in with 7 points, tied with Emily Clark. The team lead here for Ottawa is Bouillet. Looks to be Chloe O'Rourke along the boards. O'Rourke's going to stop up, change momentum. Emma Woods looking back for O'Rourke on the backhand, gets a shot off, rebound, chance in front, cleared away by Ottawa. Now Akani Shiga picking up speed. She has Agia looking for the centering pass. She'll connect. Now Agia. She'll get pinned up against the boards. Taylor Baker, the watchful eye. Now behind for Shelton. Centering pass for O'Rourke. She'll look to go back on the attack. O'Rourke at the end of her shift, she'll have to flip it deep in Ottawa's territory.
Oh, she's had a sense of urgency to her game, hasn't she? I mean, you can see her IQ off of the puck, and that's why she can play with great players. And you saw it at Northeastern with Mueller.
Carpenter will rim it around. Downey Landry trying to keep this deep into the zone. Hughes coming out with it. Behind Skimura. Stretching the zone. Clark on the right side gets taken down along the boards. Offside's going to be the call as Clark gets clipped just as she heads over the blue line. Emma Woods taking the draw here for New York. Stolen away by Connie Shiga. Through traffic, trying to find Lexia G on the near side boards. Gerard picks it up. Now in front of Ottawa's bench. Kirillova will go D to D. Harmon off the far side. Shiga weighs her options. Nice pass at center. Chance for Snodgrass. Pops loose. Levy stretched out in her crease. The play continues. Now Gerard, top of the circle, is trying to build this breakout. Snodgrass gets her stick back. Looped up with Chloe Gerard's arm. Now Woods. Back off the boards up high. Harmon will pull back to center. Under 5 to go in this third period. Both teams so familiar with close games this season. Ashmeyer comes out to play the puck. She'll leave it for Boyd. Zoe Boyd flips it to center. Carpenter reading the play now. Looking to feed it to Eldridge, which will have to reset.
Well, that turnover's all Jill Saulnier, just steering with the stick and keeping her feet moving and squeezing. It's not so much that she's going to get the puck, but the next player in can anticipate.
Square shot gets blocked by Carpenter. Kept in the zone by Clark. Look to work it along the boards. Turnover chance. Walking in front. Hughes backhand. She scores! Gabby Hughes on home ice. Your difference maker late in the third period, and Ottawa pulls ahead 3-2.
Reading that puck is coming off the wall, staying onside, and just wait. She pauses until Hobson reaches her stick out, goes underneath the tee. Look at that diagonal pass to Hughes, who's on her forehand, who has the patience to bring it to her backhand and bury it. And again, because it's on her forehand, Levy has to play that side. So when she pulls it to her backhand, she's able to put it in the open net. That's patience and composure, and what a play by Boulier.
Head coach Carla McLeod has wanted to see finish from her group, and that is as textbook as you can get. A beautiful backhand play in tight space. Gabby Hughes net front, her 5th of the season.
Well, that is her wheelhouse too, isn't it? I
Yes.
mean, that is exactly where she scores goals, but that's a pretty one. That's not, you know, just a hard-working goal. That is a smart goal with extreme skill.
TD Place Arena erupting on Gabby Hughes' goal. Now Watts leaving at the insurance marker late in this third period, under 3.5 to go.
It's a tough play if you're New York too. Because if you're on that wall and your feet aren't moving and you make a miscue, you're all outside the dots, you're caught, and that's exactly what happened there on the turnover.
Boulier to Hughes. Highlight real play for days to come here for PWHL Ottawa. 1 goal lead, under 3 to go in this third period. Only one once on regulation here on home ice is Skimura battling hard now with Emma Woods. 2-on-2 battle. Woods will pop off, giving some time for Ottawa to go for a change. Now Chloe Gerard to center. Jaguar will skate into it as New York's going to go for a change. Will be icing. Gabby Hughes from Lionel Lakes, Minnesota, your difference maker here late in the third period for PWHL Ottawa.
You see now sending one in versus the 2 that we were seeing earlier, so more of a 1-2-2 formation on that forecheck.
Alex Carpenter. Does anyone clutch in the dying moments? Well, Alex Carpenter is that we have seen here in the PWHL. Now back to the point. Bourbonnais looking to keep this puck in. Now to center. Out comes Levy. New York's going to send the extra attacker on the ice as they remain in control. 6-on-5 now for New York. Levy out of her crease. Emma Woods will join in on the ice. Carpenter's going to get pulled back to the bench. Now on the far side, Annie Hart looking for the centering pass. Eldridge lets it go into the glove of Maschmeyer. She'll hold on. Carpenter taking the draw here for New York. It's over a minute and a half remaining. Ottawa will win it back. Armin first on it. She'll ribbon around to the near side. Kept in the zone by Shelton. Darylova jumps on it in the corner. Downey Landry trying to pull this puck out. Carpenter with success finding Eldridge. She'll let the shot go. Blocked in front. Downey Landry looking for it. Now off the glass and out. Ottawa will send it deep in the zone, and that will be an icing. Face off to the right of Maschmeyer. New York back to the point. Zandy Hart sends it deep into the corner. Looking in behind for Emma Woods. Leaves it for Carpenter. Alex Carpenter to the center for Jade Downey Landry, who plays it to the corner. As we enter the final minute here in this third period, New York down by 1, 6-on-5. Ottawa looking to chip this puck out. It'll hit their bench, so we'll have another offensive zone face-off. Ottawa winning that face-off back. Ashton Bell will rim it around for Jenner on the far side. That puck floats to center. Ottawa leaves it. Now a jumping puck gets sent deep into the zone by Jade Downey Landry. Under 40 seconds to go here for New York. Al Carpenter keeping it back in. In behind, Emma Woods out in front. Oh, a pass. Maschmeyer, secondary attempt. Open net! Oh my goodness! No goal for New York. The open cage, but can't find a way. Under 20 seconds to go. Carpenter working hard down low, finds Emma Woods on the far side. Woods leaves it in behind, now up for Agia with full control. She'll send it down. Will she make it? Agia! And it's a good goal!
Well, Lexi Agia is going to get her 5th of the season, and it's going to be in the empty 4x6. But boy, oh boy, did New York think they had the equalizer. Beautiful pass back. The first save comes, the second save comes, and then it's Ashton Bell, acting goaltender there, who gets square to the puck and is able to make it. Emma Maschmeyer doing everything she can, but there's no way she can get back to position and make that third save. Ashton Bell makes it for her. The puck goes down the ice, and they get the insurance marker.
Ashton Bell, a dying save, and that will do it for the third period. From Bell to Agia, Ottawa has done it. Their second win here at home. Emma Maschmeyer, the difference maker as well. 4-2, your final here in the nation's capital.